that was.
Yes, panache is the word that comes to mind. Oh, fifth 180, a super finish, and back in the match if he can win this leg, because he's throwing first in the one that follows. This is an important leg for both players. Baxter can re-establish a three-leg lead, or Jenkins can put himself in a very good position.
Sensible third dart from Baxter there. He blocked the area to the treble 20, but Jenkins hasn't.
140.
Hitting back now, the ball. Horns locked here, all right. Oh, super stuff from Baxter, but only 98. Jenkins effectively has taken the darts off him. Can he now capitalise? Yes, yes, oh yes, oh yes, oh, capitalise, why question?
And the ball is mounting a late charge, and may well nail the Matador. 41. Choosing to leave himself double top.
One score.
Well, he'd have settled for this situation at the start of the leg, but Baxter will go the bull route for certain. Yes, treble 20 for the bull. Needed the treble 20. Now it's the
70.
bull for tops.
Terry, you require 40.
Clean throw. There's the target. Now double 10. Time beginning to get precious for Terry Jenkins.
20 score.
Well, you can't afford to miss doubles like that. He was so meticulous coming down, gained the advantage. Now Baxter for tops. He hasn't been missing. Double 10 for certain. There you are. Never misses double 10 when he misses double top, and that has been stolen by Baxter. He surely will now go on to win the match. He leads 9 legs to 6.
Well, there we have the quarterfinals so far this afternoon. Kevin Payne are just doing enough to beat Alan Taburn from St Helens. 10-8 there. Osborne looking the goods against Jamie Cavan there. 10-3 with a 160 checkout. And here Baxter has just won a critically important leg, with Terry Jenkins having 5 missed darts at a double, and he leads. And still to come, Mark Lawrence, the rank outsider, against the biggest gun of them all, Phil Taylor.
Well, it's Mark Lawrence talking, I think, up there with Rod Studd, is he?
Mark, what was your reaction when the draw was made last night and your name came out alongside Phil Taylor's?
Initially, it's but as this night's gone on, give me 5 minutes and I thought, hey, oh, this is the final for me, innit? Every game's a final, but this is the Grand Slam final.
Have you slept well? Are you nervous?
I slept all right, then I woke up early, and once you're awake, aren't you? But I'm used to getting up because I do early shifts anyway. But once body were up, I was up.
We've talked before about the fact that you practice with Dennis Priestley and travel with Dennis Priestley. Have you had a word with Dennis today? Has he given you any advice about playing on the big stage?
Not today. He gives me and lads who we travel with, Darren Johnson and Dave Ladley, he does give us little bits of advice, and as we're going on, he does tell us stuff. But you've just got to be a sin, haven't you? But I've got to enjoy it for me. He hasn't given me any like mega tips or whatever. But there isn't a tip out there to beat him yet, is there?
Go out and enjoy it, Mark. Have a great day.
Yeah, that's what I'm here for. I'm going to enjoy it. Thank you.
Phil, coming to the Reebok today, people are saying Phil Taylor's got this in the bag. No Van Barneveld, no Wade, no Mervyn King. How difficult is it for you to avoid slipping into that kind of mentality?
Well, you can't, obviously. You know, I've got to play Mark next, so my head's on Mark now. I don't really think about James Wade or Ray Van Barneveld or whatever. You know, you've got to beat the man in front of you, and that's silly. If you think that, then you don't deserve to be here.
What about Mark Lawrence then? Because these aren't the kind of players you're playing regularly on the big stage like Van Barneveld, Wade and King, as we've just mentioned. So is it quite tough playing guys that maybe you're not used to playing as often?
I've never played Mark before. It's not so much tough. He's a good player, so you've got to give him all respect as what I can. You know, I'm going to go out and play Mark as same as what I would anybody else. So it's not going to make any difference really. Mark's going to play well, and hopefully I'm going to play well.
This has been a strange tournament for you over the years because you've had twice as many 9-darters as you have championship wins in this, so you're probably due to pick up this prize over here, aren't you?
I hope so. I hope you're right. I could do with the win. I need the money. It's just great to be here. Do you know what I mean? And if I can get past the last 8, then I'll be over the moon.
Good luck. Thanks, Phil.
Thank you.
And that match might just be one leg away because now Ronnie Baxter 9-6 in front, and Terry Jenkins can only mount a desperate rearguard action here and hope he can hang on. He's got to win this leg with the throw.
60.
Yes, that 15th leg, absolutely disastrous for Jenkins. At 8-7 and throwing first, he's throwing to level up and take this match the distance possibly. But at 9-6, he's now got to win every single leg and really should have polished that one off. I know that what's gone is gone, but it's very difficult, I should think, to try and cast that out of your mind.
And he will know, as we know, that this man, Baxter, is capable of putting together a sequence of darts of pure platinum. It's unlikely, and with a dart, and Jenkins looked to be completely overreaching and overbalanced there. And look at the way he rectified the situation, really retrieved that situation quite brilliantly.
Yeah, that's professionalism, isn't it? Really well demonstrated.
137.
I would suggest Dave so's that, although he's left himself on a bogey, he's certainly leaving himself next visit handy. Mind you, that's called scrapping, isn't it? Hang it on in there. Topsy wants Jenkins and he knows he'll be back.
Jenkins hitting haymakers like a boxer who knows his only hope is to land a knockout blow.
Game shot the 16th leg.
I know exactly what he'll be thinking. Why couldn't I have done that the previous leg? And now things will be all level. But at least he's still in the match. And a lot depends on what happens here. 140, 180, who knows?
And he's starting in an encouraging way. And you're
140.
You're right, John. 5 darts at a double in the 15th. Jenkins, and remember, he had 2 in the 13th, he had 3 in the 10th, he had 5 in the 8th.
139.
And he will go back and analyse that really has been his frailty here today. Certainly his scoring hasn't.
Well, a 140 to kick off with, a 180 to follow it up when you're fighting for your darting life in the UK Open. We mentioned the word professionalism a few minutes ago when he started with a 1 and hit 2 treble 20s. We're seeing it here, all right.
100.
Oh, he's a bonny fighter, and this match still isn't over. Baxter, again, he's had to retrieve a situation which was slipping away, and now Jenkins knows 81. He really needs to hit this double 12, double 6. Important, critical dart.
69.
Oh, unbelievable miss. He deserved to have a pot at the doubles and stay in the match, but Baxter too has thrown brilliantly in this leg and brilliantly finishes the tie, and Baxter is in the semis. The rocket is still very much in orbit.
And Phil Taylor's next to come.
Perfect darts from the power. He's really turning on the power now. Maximum. 6 perfect darts from Philip Taylor.
141, treble 20 will be the first target.
Yes. Treble 19. Double 12 then for a 9-dart finish.